We often feel overwhelmed by the constant barrage of thoughts, emotions, and information in our daily lives. It's like living in a house filled with clutter, where everything piles up until it's hard to find space to breathe. This mental clutter can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of losing touch with our true selves. So, how can we clear out this mental clutter and restore peace to our minds? Let's explore how the teachings of the Buddha can help us declutter our minds and embrace a simpler, lighter existence. 1. What is mental clutter? Mental clutter refers to the unnecessary emotions and thoughts that accumulate over time. Just as a house can become cluttered with items we no longer need, our minds can become bogged down by emotions, worries, and past experiences that no longer serve us. One common form of mental clutter is dwelling on the past. Many of us replay past mistakes or missed opportunities over and over in our minds, thinking, what if I had done things differently? However, those past events are already behind us, and thinking about them endlessly robs us of our present energy and ability to move forward. Similarly, worry about the future creates another layer of mental clutter. What will happen to me in the future? We ask ourselves. But worrying about something that hasn't happened yet steals away the joy we could be experiencing in the present moment. These thoughts are like mental baggage, weighing us down and preventing us from living freely. Another type of mental clutter comes from comparing ourselves to others. With the rise of social media, we're constantly exposed to the successes and perfect lives of others. This can make us feel inadequate or like we're falling behind. But the truth is, comparing ourselves to others only increases our mental clutter, distracting us from what truly matters in our own lives. Lastly, unresolved emotional baggage, like past traumas or conflicts, can linger in the back of our minds, cluttering our thoughts. These memories and emotions keep us stuck in the past and prevent us from fully embracing the present moment. Just like a house filled with old items, a mind full of unresolved emotions makes it difficult to function at its best. 2. The Buddha's teachings, impermanence and emptiness. Buddha's teachings offer profound wisdom on how to release mental clutter. Two key concepts that can help us declutter our minds are impermanence, anicca, and emptiness, sunyata. Impermanence teaches us that everything in life, including our thoughts and emotions, is constantly changing. Nothing lasts forever. For example, the seasons change, and no feeling, whether happiness, sadness, or anger, remains forever. When we understand that everything is in a state of flux, it becomes easier to let go of the mental clutter that we hold onto so tightly. The past is gone, and the future is not yet here. The only thing we can control is the present moment. Emptiness is another important teaching of the Buddha. It reminds us that the self we cling to, the identity, the roles, and the labels we attach to ourselves, is not fixed or permanent. We tend to define ourselves by our past mistakes, our failures, or our successes, but these things don't define who we truly are. By embracing the concept of emptiness, we let go of the rigid identity we cling to and allow ourselves to experience the world with a sense of freedom and possibility. When we accept that everything is impermanent and that our self is not fixed, we can release the mental clutter of our past and our fears about the future. We can then focus on living in the present moment, where peace and clarity can be found. 3. Letting go of attachment. A significant cause of mental clutter is attachment. We often cling to things, emotions, and even people in ways that limit our freedom and peace. Attachment to material possessions, social status, or even relationships creates mental clutter because we fear losing them. But attachment often leads to suffering. When we expect things to remain the same, or when we fear loss, we are holding onto an illusion. Buddha taught us to practice non-attachment, not by rejecting life's pleasures, but by not allowing them to control us. Letting go of attachment doesn't mean we stop caring about people or things. Instead, it means we learn to accept change and not allow our happiness to depend on external conditions. For example, consider a person who is overly focused on their career success. They may feel that if they don't achieve a certain position or status, they are a failure. This attachment to success creates anxiety and mental clutter. But by practicing non-attachment, they can focus on doing their best without getting bogged down by the outcome. This practice of letting go allows us to experience freedom and peace, regardless of external circumstances. 4. Practical steps to declutter the mind. Now that we understand the concepts behind mental clutter and the Buddhist teachings, let's explore some practical ways to declutter our minds in daily life. Mindful writing. One of the most effective ways to declutter your mind is by writing down your thoughts. Journaling allows you to release your mental clutter by putting your thoughts on paper. When you write down your emotions, worries, or plans, you release them from your mind and gain clarity. Writing also helps you observe patterns in your thinking and can give you new perspectives. Meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool for mental decluttering. By sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, you give your mind space to clear itself. When thoughts arise during meditation, simply observe them without judgment and let them go. Over time, meditation trains you to be more present and less affected by the constant stream of thoughts. Embrace impermanence. Throughout your day, remind yourself that everything is temporary. Your emotions, your thoughts, and even the situations you find yourself in are always changing. By embracing impermanence, you can let go of the need to control every situation and release the mental clutter that comes from trying to hold on to things. Physical decluttering. A cluttered physical space often reflects a cluttered mind. By organizing your environment, whether it's your home, workspace, or digital devices, you can create more mental space. Decluttering your surroundings often leads to a clearer, more focused mind. Letting go of negative thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, don't engage with them. Instead, observe them and let them pass by. You don't have to act on every thought that comes to your mind. By not giving power to negative or unproductive thoughts, you free up mental space for more positive and creative thinking. Simplify your schedule. Often, our minds become cluttered because we are overburdened with tasks and responsibilities. Take a step back and evaluate your schedule. Are you overcommit? Simplifying your daily routine by focusing on what truly matters can help reduce mental stress and allow you to focus on the present moment. 5. The long-term benefits of decluttering the mind. Decluttering your mind is not a one-time task. It's a continuous process that can bring profound benefits over time. Increased mental clarity. By letting go of unnecessary thoughts and attachments, you will experience greater mental clarity. Your mind will no longer be weighed down by the past or the future, and you will be able to make decisions more easily. Reduce stress and anxiety. Mental clutter is often the root of stress and anxiety. By decluttering your mind, you can reduce these feelings and cultivate a sense of peace and calm. Improved emotional well-being. As you release negative emotions and past traumas, you make space for more positive feelings. This leads to improved emotional health and a deeper connection with yourself and others. Greater focus and productivity. When your mind is clear, you can focus better on tasks at hand. This leads to increased productivity and a greater sense of accomplishment in both personal and professional areas of life. A sense of freedom. Letting go of mental clutter is like releasing a heavy burden. You will feel lighter, freer, and more in control of your thoughts and emotions. This freedom will help you live a more fulfilling life. Conclusion. Decluttering the mind is a journey, a process of letting go, of releasing attachments, and of embracing the present moment. By following the Buddha's teachings on impermanence and emptiness, and by incorporating practical steps like meditation, mindful writing, and simplifying your life, you can clear out the mental clutter that prevents you from experiencing peace and freedom. Start today, and over time, you'll notice a significant transformation in your mental clarity, emotional well-being, and overall happiness. Thank you for watching, and I hope this guide helps you find the peace and clarity you've been searching for.